Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I'm here with Terry Johnson online, all the way from New York City. And I want to give a shout out to my partner, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Tirolina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. So we invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the conversation here on Clubhouse and also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So without further ado, we're going to get to the subject of digital marketing with our digital marketing strategist, Miss Terry Johnson, online everywhere, guys. How you doing this morning, Terry?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Carolina?
All is well.
Good.
All is well.
Good. So we are, as Carolina said, we're here to talk about digital marketing, and we don't have our brand. Where's our digital marketing for business banner?
Okay, hold on.
There, got it. There we go. So we gotta let know. We have to let everyone know what's going on today. So this is Tuesday, Digital Market for Business. I'm Terry Johnson from Terry Johnson Online, digital marketing strategist, here to help you and teach you and let you know all about digital marketing topics. It's a bunch of things in there. I'm not going to list them, but we will, talk about the things that you need to know to run your business or your brand. So I want to say welcome to everybody that's live. Welcome to Clubhouse. And I believe we have someone in Clubhouse. Let me look. Yes, Drea. Drea is here in
Drea.
Clubhouse.
How you doing this morning?
Welcome. I hope she can hear because I am using my phone and we're also live streaming. So I hope she can hear this well. Okay, so and well, I don't know why I'm just like off topic today. I don't know why. Excuse me. I apologize.
It's okay.
All right. So the topic today is we're going to talk about finding and connecting with your audience. And yesterday on Biz Chicks, we talked about knowing your why and the reasons and the seasons. So this is like a little connect with that. So once you know your why, which is, why you're doing what you're doing online with your business or your brand, you need to get to know your audience better. You need to know everything about them. And why? Because one, it's a twofold thing. One, you want to know everything about them so you can serve them better, know them better, deliver great content, right? But there's another thing that you need to think about as a business is that you can't spend your time everywhere online. That means that you can't be in every corner of social media world and digital marketing. You can't do everything because you can't. I mean, we're human. We have other things to do besides run a business or a brand. You have lives and things that are going on. Now we are in the pandemic, yes. And excuse me. We are at, most people are at home. A lot of people are still at home. And that means there's time available to do the things you need to do. But again, there's only 24 hours in the day. So you need to know, find and connect with your audience because it's going to help you serve them better, give them the content that they want and need. And also it's going to help you because you won't be running around like a chicken cut off your head with the head cut off trying to be in Twitter and Facebook. Yeah, you can't be everywhere. So this is the deal. So you want to do that because it's crazy to try to be everywhere. It's like an all you can eat buffet, social media. And you're like, oh, you want to eat everything, but you can't. So you have to decide.
I'm so glad we're having this conversation because seriously, Terry, I have just been paralyzed.
Okay.
In some of my revenue streams because I'm just like, now I got to do this. Now I got to be over here, be over there, and it is overwhelming, and you just get where you don't do anything.
Well, you don't have to be everywhere. That's what I'm saying right now.
This morning. Thank you.
I am telling you that you don't have to be everywhere, and stop trying to be everywhere, because just like Terralina said, I feel that frustration. And it's not just her. It's just when I'm on Facebook, when I'm on LinkedIn and Twitter, there's a frustration of there's too many things. And then Instagram puts out all of these features, and Facebook wants to make a Clubhouse audio. Then we have Clubhouse. And see, that's another thing that you think you have to add, but you don't. You don't have to add it. I mean, I'm adding it. We're adding it today because we're already live streaming. So it's just me turning my phone on and then just quickly checking the room and making sure everybody's in the room. So Drea, I want to know if you're okay. And if you want to come up on the stage, raise your hand and I'll bring you up. See, here's my phone with all the light. But you don't have to be everywhere. You shouldn't be everywhere. You need to concentrate on, where is my audience? Ask yourself, where is my audience?
Okay. Wow.
And before you do that, you got to figure out the one person that you're talking to. One. You may have an audience, but you're going to talk to one person. Who is that person? Is your man? Is your woman? What are the age range? Give yourself an age range. Is it Gen Z? Is it young millennial? Is it old millennial? Is it boomers? Is it Gen X? And that is why I talk about generations a lot. I haven't talked about them in the last year or so because pandemic, but I will get back to that. And I like to follow them. I like to follow Gen Z and young millennial, especially because they do the things that we're going to do later. Example is TikTok. We talked about TikTok maybe more than a year ago. Maybe a year and a half ago, we started talking about TikTok on here. And I said, you don't have to dance like the kids. You can get what I want you to do. And I said that was to go to TikTok and stake your claim on the real estate of getting your username and setting up an account. That's it. You don't have to do anything. So now here we are. The pandemic is here, and everybody, TikTok is blowing up, and you want to be on TikTok. Well, see, now you can get on because you set up your real estate, and we call it real estate. You set up your account, you stake your claim on that app, and now you can go to it. And there's a good thing about TikTok is that you can make videos and put them in drafts. You don't have to post them. So here we go. You already got your account. So you're setting it up and you're using it. So, but getting back to your audience, you got to know that one person because that's the person you're going to talk to. Good morning, Jerry. Jerry's here.
Hey, Jerry, how you doing?
So you're going to talk to that one person. So you have to find, that means you have to decide who it is. Male, female, age. Did they go to college? Do they have kids? You want to take a piece of paper, a notebook or whatever, and write down everything that you're thinking that person is. Say female, 35 to 55. She has a college degree. She has a job. She has kids, or maybe she's not. Or maybe she doesn't have kids, or maybe she's married, maybe she's not. She likes to do X, Y, Z after she comes home from work. She likes to watch this show. She likes this. So, and to do that, you're going to have to do some digging initially. Yes, initially it's going to be hard to set this up. It's a lot of work. That's why I said, get your notepad out and start writing. Just think, who is my customer? Man, woman, age, where they live. If you want to get, into local, geography and where they are in America, or if they're in another country, write everything down that you can think of. And that forms what we call a persona. Now, I don't like to use these business terms because I'm like, yeah, it's a persona. I'm saying you create one person on paper that you're talking to. So when you go online and you create posts, you write blog posts, you do a podcast, you do this live stream, you know who you're talking to. So I know I'm talking to men and women in a certain age, I would say 35 and up, who are running a business or want to run a business, but they're confused by all the information online. Now, see, I could go deeper into that, and I do, but that's just a general thing. That's just general knowledge from, your business. With Terralina, it's California Cover-Ups. Who do you think that's for? Women, right? And then there's a certain age.
Correct. And we want to give a shout out to Donna. She said she just realized she has to be in a Zoom. Okay,
Oh,
check you later.
thanks,
Yeah,
Donna.
I am talking to women between 26 and up who
Mhm.
want to keep looking beautiful.
Right.
A crisis or whatever. I'm on assignment to keep them looking beautiful. I'm on assignment to talk to women in that category who want something unique, custom made,
Mhm.
that would work anywhere from what I call from the bedroom to the boardroom,
There
because
you go.
cover up can
And
go
they care,
anywhere.
and they care about how they look.
Yes.
That's fashion.
Mhm.
That's fashion blogging. That's Pinterest. That's not LinkedIn. It's not.
Mhm.
So you don't have to worry about LinkedIn because that's not LinkedIn. Twitter, you don't have you. Well, I mean, if you wanted to go on Twitter a little bit, but I like to use Twitter for investigation and finding out information. So you would be Pinterest, definitely Facebook. Pinterest and Facebook. So that's your wheelhouse. That's where you would hang out because why? Because your customers
Over
hang
there.
out there. And then because Carolina has customers, she can simply ask them. She could do a blog post on Facebook. She could send an email asking certain questions because if she wanted to know more, what's their favorite color? What's their favorite TV show? You could ask a question if they could go anywhere in the world, where would they go? When you ask stuff like that, you get a filter of this is what they like, this is what they don't like. So you're going to make note of that, and that helps you connect because you know what kind of content to serve them, to post, to get the engagement going, to ask the questions, because it's a relationship. So Carolina has a relationship with her customers because she knows all about them, and it's just like dating, right, Carolina? We always bring that up. It's like dating. What do you do when you're dating?
Yep.
I like this food. I want to go to the movies. No, I want to go to a Broadway show. No, I want to go here. Oh, I want to go there. I want to go to a mustard truck rally. Whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
I want to go fishing. Let's go to the museum. Let's go to the botanical garden. All of those things is just like dating because you're getting to know each other. So you need to get to know your audience better by focusing on the one person that is your audience, because you're going to talk to them. And then when you do that, you're going to attract other people like that one person.
Mm.
So do everybody understand this concept? That's why I say find and connect with your audience.
I think a lot of times we think everybody is our audience because social media allegedly or used to connect with everyone on a universal level. You know what I'm trying to explain?
Yes.
Universal level. Okay, so it was, it just went out there.
Yes. So see, we're moving I call the internet 1.0 or whatever. Now we're on internet 2.0 or social media 2.0, where it's no longer not the thing. You will get more when you do more. I'll put it like that. I'll say when you do more on social media, you'll get more. So if you post one thing on Instagram and you run away and you don't interact with people that you follow or that follow you, interact. I mean, go to their posts and say something nice about their post. That's it. And you do that 3 times a day. You don't spend all day. See, it's the key. You don't spend all day on social media. I don't. I take breaks during the weekend. And I'm like, whatever I missed, I missed. I don't have FOMO like that. Let's get rid of the FOMO. It's going to be there when you want it. It's just like a bike. You want to ride, you pick it up, you get on your ride. And what happens when you're done, when you're finished with the ride? You put the bike up. But when you're going to ride again, what do? The bike is in the same spot that you left it. Yes. Now with social media, when you come back, it may not be in the same, you may not be in the same spot because people are posting and the feed is moving, but you can jump right back in. Who says you have to be on it 24/7? Who says that you have to be on every platform? I'm telling you that you don't.
Well, that makes me feel so much calmer. I wonder how Deidre feels about that. Oh my
see,
God.
this is what this is the main thing that I want to get across to everybody running a business, trying to start a business, trying to start a brand. It can be overwhelming. Don't let it overwhelm you. You will not miss a thing. There's another bus coming if you miss that bus. If you get that analogy, you're waiting for the bus and you're running, you left your house late and you're running, and there's a bus. Whoop. Well, if you go to the bus stop and stand there, there'll be another bus in a few minutes, right?
Correct.
So that's what you need. That's the attitude you need to have. Find and connect with your audience. You need to write down everything about that one person that you're talking to. Decide they call it demographics. I say characteristics. What do they think, eat, do, say? Where do they sleep? Where do they live? Try to be as detailed as possible. Write all that down in a notebook and you're good. So now when you say, what do I say online? Pick up that notebook, read and look at that person and say, she or he wants to hear X, Y, and Z, because you got the details of who they are and what they like and what they don't like. Okay.
Well, Pat and Maureen are over here also. And I would be interested to know who they think their audience is. If you guys have a chance, or if you're in a position where you can, and Jerry, where you can type in who you think your audience is, or, just a couple of characteristics we'd like to know. So we got Pat Washington in here. How you doing, Pat? She's at work. I know she can't do too much. And then we've got Maureen Stevenson in here, who is a fitness expert. She does blogs and things for what would you call it, mature women?
Yes. Yes, a certain age. A certain age. Okay. So I mean that's the basics of what we're going to talk about this week. And again, we're going to continue this conversation over on my wheelhouse, my platform. So it's Terry Johnson Online .live. I got a really nice URL for you to go to. Here, let's show it.
Yep. And it's in the chat.
Go ahead.
So you can copy and paste it from the chat if you want to. But also Pat does a business called The Great Bath Experience.
Okay.
And, she creates bath bombs from natural products. And so that's an exciting business. She's going to be doing some fabulous things for Mother's Day. And then we have Jerry Scott in here. She sews blankets and things like that. So,
good. I hope this information helped you. I mean, we're going to talk about it a little bit more. Join me over. Go to terryjohnsononline.live. That's where you'll find me. And then, of course, you'll find me online, Terry Johnson Online. Just Google it.
And we're going to continue this in the Clubhouse. So if you are a member of Clubhouse, you can find us over there. We're already in there under the Biz Chicks moniker, where we started at 8 o'clock. But we're talking about knowing your audience, finding and connecting with your audience on social media.
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Does anyone have a question over here in the live stream? And have we talked to Deidre? Does she not? Maybe she's not in a position where she can come on stage.
Drea, you mean?
Yes, Drea.
Oh no, she's in the audience, and that's just fine.
Okay. All right. I want to ask you this. Now, what's her name? Robin Shimizu, who does Robin Shimizu and Friends over Happy Healthy Habits over here on Biz Chicks, has a product that she is marketing to help people sanitize their areas of COVID and other things. Who would be her target market audience for that?
Well, see, she would have to sit. Well, what is the product?
It's an air purifier. So
that would be, she could do male or female, and that would be a certain age, because Gen Z wouldn't. I mean, not to say that Gen Z wouldn't care about it, but she doesn't need to focus on Gen Z. She can focus on Pinterest and Facebook, and of a certain age, homeowners. People that own homes or condos or whatever, even rentals, but they're all a certain age. People that have a 9-to-5 job or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, in that mode. Because a teenager wouldn't not necessarily care, but that's not they're not thinking about that.
And they're probably not going to want to invest in something like that.
Right.
Whereas moms and people who are taking care of elderly people in their homes.
That's exactly it.
The sandwich, maybe the sandwich mom who's between kids in college and taking care of her parents.
Right.
Does that?
Yeah. That's good.
Would be a good target audience.
Yes.
Hi there. How you doing, Pat? Pat says hi.
Hey, Pat. Okay, so we're gonna end this today. Thank you for joining us for this, this week's marketing chat.
So to look for Terry over on Terry Johnson Online on Facebook, or you can go to terryjohnsononline.live, and you'll be able to continue this conversation on her Facebook page.
Yeah,
we love you, Terry, and we thank you for being so faithful, showing up every Tuesday to give us information about how to conduct digital marketing. If you need help with your digital marketing, Terry Johnson is the woman. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So you want to follow her on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. She's on all of those different platforms as Terry Johnson Online.
I'm there.
Okay. So without further ado, we want to remind you, is there anything else you want to share with us? You have something coming up, Terry?
No, just we're going to keep talking about this in a few minutes. So join me at terryjohnsononline.live and you'll find me wherever you want to be.
Okay. With that, we want to remind you that tomorrow we'll be talking with Coach Karen Fern about your money and your mind, getting your money together so that you can do business better. So if you're interested in finding out how to do better things with your money in your business and your personal life, you want to tune in tomorrow for Coach Karen over here at bizchicks.live. So without further ado, we want to remind you, go to the front of your own line. Have a great day. Bye-bye.